TV, where the ships are real in our hearts, the drama is chaotic, and we have way too many BL opinions. I'm Joyce.
And I'm Haven.
Let's get into it.
Hey guys. So for this episode, we are going to be talking about the Taiwanese BL, See Your Love.
And they can see mine because I adore this BL with everything in me. It's definitely top three.
See Your Love.
Yeah. Like,
Honestly, it is in the top. Okay, so that means I gotta think. I haven't ranked it, but it's top 5 for sure.
yeah, like it's super good, bro. Like,
Mhm.
I loved everything about it. The storyline, the plot, it had just the right amount of
Yeah,
intimacy scenes.
today.
I mean, English isn't really my first language, guys. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. But yes, so See Your Love is basically about a guy who's in the family business and he really is like they putting all this pressure on him, but he really doesn't want to like take over the family business. And he has other passions like drawing. If you keep looking at me, I'm gonna poke you in the eye. Peripheral vision. Just because my glasses ain't on, don't mean I'm blind.
It's so
Like I was just
Can you speak? Like,
and
please.
yes, he's like they want him to take over the family business. He has other passions like drawing and traveling and stuff like that. And then he meets another guy whose name is
Pung.
Xiao Peng. And Xiao Peng is deaf. He has like that a hearing disability. And he's had it for a majority of his life. Like I think he was born with it.
No,
No?
he got it because hey, wait a minute.
Like was it an accident?
Wait a minute. No, I don't. No, I think it was an accident
Yeah, I think he got it.
because I think his mother and father, they were talking about it. I forgot the accident that made him deaf though.
Well, he wasn't born deaf, but at a young age, he had an accident that resulted in him losing his hearing. So for the majority of his like childhood and adult life, he's had the hearing disabilities. So he's learned how to live with it. He's learned how to like basically do everything anyone else can do with just the fact that he can't really hear. Um, I I think Haven's looking up what the accident was.
Yeah.
But yes, so these two meet during like an unexpected time where Sean, the businessman's son, is being chased down by a couple of thugs because he has like a hit on him. Like his family's so powerful and like rich that you have enemies. The enemies want to take him down because he's gonna be the next like successor to the business. So he's running for his life, and
Yeah.
that's where he bumps into um Xiao Peng. And Peng is just like, what the heck? And he helps him out anyways. And he's like, let's hide. And he's like, you're a coward. How can you hide? You're a coward. And he's like, dude, if you don't want to die, go hide. And that's when they first meet. After that, Xiao Peng like delivers food to Sean's house, and Sean is very fascinated by him and like
Mhm.
the kind of person he is, and he decides that he wants him to be his caregiver
Yep.
because that's what what's his name again? Xiao
That's
Peng.
what. Yeah. So, dang, why did I already forget?
To clarify, Xiao
Yeah.
Peng,
Yeah.
Xiao Peng,
Mhm. Mhm.
did in fact not lose his hearing from an accident. He was sick as a child, and that's how he lost his hearing.
Yes, but I do remember his mother did blame herself though for why she blamed herself. Like she didn't see the illness earlier.
Yeah, and she wasn't able to take him to the hospital earlier, or like
Mhm.
could have prevented it. Just like the regular guilt tripping stuff. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah. And then I was saying before that Sean wants Pang to basically be his caregiver. Okay.
Which side note, Xiaoping is like that's what he went to school for to be a caregiver, but he was struggling to get a job because
Yes.
he is deaf. So a lot of people weren't hiring because they're like, oh, you wouldn't be able to fully help out the person you need to be. even care to.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to hear them. Da da da
Yes.
da.
And Xiaoping gets into kind of this agreement with Sean, and he's like, if you become my caregiver for X amount of time, I'll guarantee you a job at wherever place he wanted to get a job at.
Yeah, I think it was like a prestigious institution
Yeah.
for the elderly. And the reason that Sean needed a caregiver was because he basically made a master plan to get himself injured. He broke his leg
Mhm.
because he wanted to escape. Okay. He wants to escape real bad. Like he does not want the family money. He does not want the family job. He does not want the family ties. He wants to be free. So he's trying to escape. He breaks his leg and now he needs like assistance getting around the house. And he has an assistant slash babysitter, Jonathan, who is with him most of the time. But Jonathan is also covering for him at the company that Sean is supposed to be
Yeah.
working with right now.
Like
So
technically Jonathan is the one pulling all the strings at the
yeah,
company.
he's basically the one doing the job, okay? So he
Mhm.
can't be with Sean 24/7. So he's like, okay, we'll get you a caregiver. And Sean's like, I know the perfect person.
Mhm.
And and Peng was the perfect person for the fact of his disability.
Yes, he thought he
Sean's
could easily get away.
Yes. Not just that, but like Sean's family business is a little bit on the shadier side. Like I don't think they were doing like technically illegal stuff, but they were on the shadier side, why which is also why they had all these enemies that were trying to kill him. And he was like, okay, he's deaf, so he won't be able to hear any family secrets, anything we're
Mhm.
talking about, and I'll be able to escape easier because he won't hear me when I sneak out the door. So he has this whole plan, and all he needs is to get Peng to agree to work for
He had
him.
the plan. All he needed was the platform.
Yes,
Okay.
okay? And Peng was not having none of it, okay? At the beginning, he was looking at this man like, I want to work for you. There's something sketchy, off, and weird about you and your whole
Mhm.
situation. I want no parts of it.
Yes, because I think when he was at the house at the beginning when
Yeah,
he
delivering
was
food.
yes, he read Sean's lips about when he said something weird. Like Sean said
They were
something about
talking about um the people that were trying to attack him, and
mm,
he had said something about like shady business or something.
or assassination or
Yeah, or
something.
something like that. Like just something really weird. And they didn't know that Pang could read lips at that point.
Just like kind of slow with you guys because it's like I feel like for me the first thing I'll think of when I'm talking like if I'm speaking to someone who's deaf is
Yeah.
like you could pop you will most likely be able to read my lips
Yeah.
because other than sign language that's the next best thing for you to communicate.
hmm
So it's like you thought
He wouldn't
that
have that ability.
yeah.
But yeah, he read those lips and he was like, I don't want no parts of any shady stuff you guys got going on over here. Okay. And Sean was very, very adamant on getting him to be his caregiver. So
Hmm.
he was like trying to persuade him. And like Haven said earlier, they come to a conclusion that like,
He'll get him the job at the elderly facility if he works for him for whatever time, and that's when Xiaoping finally agrees to become his caregiver. And when Xiaoping becomes his caregiver, he takes his job very seriously. Okay,
yes,
he is.
good at it. Like
Mhm.
if those other institutions had given him the opportunity to show them that like yes, on paper it doesn't sound like I can do the job. In practice, I can do the job better than most of the hearing people you hire.
Literally.
And he was actually really good. Like he
Mhm.
was making him food and the food looked delicious. He
Yeah.
was making sure that like his leg was elevated. He knew medical terminology. There was like a point where Sean, I think, ate something he was allergic to and he knew exactly how to handle it. He was calm, cool,
Mhm.
collected, called nine not 911, called an ambulance, got him to um the hospital and everything. Like he was on it. And while Jonathan was just standing there like, "Oh, you ate it. Oh, what do we do?"
Like Jonathan. Mhm.
Like move out the way. But he's really good at what he went to school for and the
Mhm.
job that he wants. Like, and I know that like he has that confidence in himself
Mhm.
to like do the job.
Yes. And then also, then you get to the point where Sean actually, well, he didn't succeed, but he tries to get away, and he gets a good distance away until he falls into a little ditch.
Mind you, his leg is still technically injured at this point
Yes, I don't know why he thought this was a good idea.
at all.
You can see why he wouldn't be. He wasn't the brightest in the bunch. He was not the
Yeah,
brightest. But besides that, he falls in a ditch, and that's when Xiaoping like realizes he's gone, and he goes to find him, and he sees him in the ditch and takes him back home. And I think that's when Sean starts to like he still wants to escape, but he starts. I feel like that's really truly when his feelings started to
develop for Pang.
yeah.
Yeah, like it was like this switch where he like saw that Pang actually cared about his job and cared
Mhm.
about him to some extent, and like he's probably never had that in his like home life. Like
Yeah.
although he's the heir of the business, his parents, his cousin, they only saw him as a pawn, not someone to actually be cared for emotionally and physically. And I feel like that switch is when he started opening up to Pang,
Yes.
like being more receptive.
Yes. 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 I agree with that. And then also, we're gonna jump a little to when he finds out that when Xiaoping basically finds out he was being used.
Hmm.
Because again, he went into that job like yes, he went into that job wanting to get into the facility, but he went into that job serious about being his caregiver. And to find out that somebody wanted to use you for your disability, it hurts. You know? It hurts. Doesn't it, Joyce?
Guys, that's crazy. Like he had a valid crash out. He didn't even crash out. He was just like quit.
And he went home. As
Yeah,
he should, because it's like, you're gonna use me? No, thank you. I'm just gonna go home.
using someone in general is just a horrible start to a relationship. Like
Mhm.
coworker, worker, boss, subordinate, whatever it is, even like a romantic relationship. So it's like you're telling me this whole time I'm putting my all and everything into taking care of you and making sure that you're okay. And you truly were just using me to escape your situation. And you didn't really care about like what would happen to me if he had actually escaped and Pang was the one in charge of looking after him. You think his dad wasn't gonna come and be like, you're
Yeah.
going like they would have done something to him
And it's like you would have ruined all his chances of actually working in an actual
ever again.
yeah, because it's like you would have proved everybody right. Like because he was deaf, he was able to escape from you. And it's like, did you think that was okay?
Yes, so I'm glad he fell in.
No,
I'm
actually.
really glad he fell in the ditch because you like there were other ways of removing yourself from the family situation than putting somebody else in danger of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then after this all occurred, they like start getting closer and closer.
Mhm.
Sean learns sign language for Pang, and the relationship starts developing from more boss co-worker to like lovers.
Yes.
And then
Then
we run into another plot.
we find out that Sean has a fiance.
Not only does Sean have a fiance, his fiance is annoying as hell.
Mhm.
She's like very rich girl, spoiled,
Yes.
like what's the word? Stuck up?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mind
and
you, this girl really didn't like Sean for real,
yeah, no,
but she was still adamant about getting married to this dude, and it's like, girl, what?
because that's what her parents had drilled into her mind. Like you need to marry him for our family to be proud of you, which I understand. But it's like, girl, if you don't go find somebody else
Mhm.
and
Because
just be
he told
like,
you when you came back, he told you I don't want to be with you anymore.
yeah.
I found me a man.
There was also like the fiance part, but I was actually referring to Peng's like internal situation where he didn't feel good enough to be in a relationship because of his disability,
Mhm.
which kind of made him pull away from um Sean, and also the incident where the one girl that was Peng's friend where she was almost assaulted
Oh,
physically.
and then she was yelling at him. Basically,
Yeah.
that scene pissed me off. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you because
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, girl. I feel like that scene was very like I understand like her being mad about nobody coming to help her. I guess like not that.
I think she was upset that he wasn't okay. I think from his perspective, what he took from it was that she was upset at him because he wasn't able to hear
Mhm.
the attack
Mhm.
and run there faster.
Yeah.
That's why she was upset. To her, I think she was angry at the whole assault in itself. Like she wasn't
Yeah.
really angry at Pang. She
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
angry at the whole assault. And yeah,
She took it out on him.
yeah, she took it out on him because he was the
Yes.
first person there.
But it still pissed me off though, cause it's like, dang, girl, like this dude, he still was trying to help you. Like he can only do so much. You know what I mean? Like,
Like even if he was hearing, what the heck did you think he was going to be able to do besides what he did? Was come running to you and like help you as soon as possible.
yeah, like he
Like
did what he needed to do at the
yeah, like
time.
when you watch the scene, the assault is like happening, and literally split seconds later, you see Pang running towards her and like getting the dude and like beating him up and then throwing him away. Like,
Mhm.
and it's like, girl, in a situation like that, that's all you can really do.
Yeah.
And then, call the police and all that stuff, which he did. So I feel like a mixture of that whole situation, his disability, made him feel like, oh, I can't be with anybody because I won't be able to take care of them or protect them if they need me. I won't be there for them.
Yes. Which
And
in that situation, you literally were there and
yeah,
protected her.
and like we had those two like obstacles that were kind of like blocking them from actually really being together. And once we got over
I
the
mean,
fiance, the fiance, I was just like, you're irrelevant. Like, girl, if he don't want to marry you, he don't have to marry you.
no, actually,
And the internal conflict with Pang and stuff like that, they were such a cute couple. Okay, they were,
no.
bro. When he learned sign language for that man, I was curling my toes and kicking it in the air.
I
Okay, like it's just so like
no, because
yes,
I love scenes like that. It was like only the two of them know how to communicate.
yes, like this
They
is
just be
their
talking.
thing.
Oh my gosh, you guys are just so cute.
Cute, okay? And like also it's just like like how everyone's like, "Oh, you need to find a partner who sees you. You need to be seen." That's literally the definition of that. Like he took the initiative to make sure that he could see his man.
Mhm.
Take the mic away. I can't.
I don't know what you thought this was.
Like guys, reality is just such a pain in the ass. You can't even get a freaking text, let alone someone learn your language. No one's learning tree here. I don't speak tree.
Yeah, like girl, what?
But
And
yeah,
I don't know how to speak.
what? Everyone can speak Creole. It's pigeon.
Um, I don't.
Sigh. See, like I need to go ahead and get me a Sean. Like he
Well,
was
but you have a
just,
haven, so suck it up.
and I didn't want it. You the fiance. You're the fiance, and I'm trying to do the
Hey,
pang. So get out. Let me stop.
cancel.
But yes, like their relationship in like the BL universe, I feel like was one of them that like moved in the right direction. Like it wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow. It gave me enough. Like I didn't feel like I was starving for any connection. Like I felt full. I was fed. Like
But I agree. That gave everything it needed to, and then some.
and
Okay.
then some. And then how did you feel about the side couple? Jonathan and I don't even know
Who
my
is that?
good sir's
I don't
name.
remember his name either, but Jonathan. I'm not gonna lie, they had me laughing a little because Jonathan, not Jonathan, sorry, Jonathan's man.
Trying to
He
figure out his name.
he was a horrible assassin. Let me tell you that
Like,
right now.
bro,
He was a horrible assassin.
mind you, the lover, Jonathan's lover,
Mhm.
no one gave him this task.
Not all. He
He on
overheard
it.
it.
He literally eavesdropping. Big nosy, big nosy man
Then gonna be like,
eavesdropping.
oh yeah, I'm gonna do it before he gets to it, babes, what? Let me see. One Jinjia, Jinjia.
Jinjia, Jia. Call him Gia.
Gia. Period.
But yes, like Gia, no one gave him the task of going and putting himself into this business. No one told him to go and assassinate Sean. Okay, mind you, he didn't have a picture. He didn't have a description. He
He didn't
didn't
know
know
who he was going for. Honestly, when he was looking for Sean, he thought Jonathan was Sean at first.
Yes. That's why he even approached Jonathan. 'Cause he
Yeah.
thought that that was Sean, like the boss and the head of the company. Da 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 da. And then he gonna go and put himself in front of this man, okay, over here winding his hips and stuff,
Like,
drinking a
how
drink,
you going? You're trying to assassinate him. How you gonna get drunk in front of him?
get drunk, like
Are you stupid?
blacked out,
Are you
and then, bro, and then when he actually tries to attack Jonathan, he fumbles the knife, drops it, hits his own head on the pillow, proceeds to run.
like what? In my years, have I seen such a you don't even deserve the word assassin.
Oh, like he was just too funny. He did not know what he was doing.
And
That life
Jonathan kept laughing at him.
every single
Like,
time.
what are you doing?
Like he wanted that life bad, but that life did not want him.
Mm-mm.
And I feel like their like side story, side couple was just so funny. And it was kind of like a different dynamic from the main couple in the sense that like the side couple was kind of like all over the place, a low key a little toxic. Low key,
You know,
Jonathan was manipulating this man hard.
so bad. But
So bad.
Jonathan, he was definitely a character himself too. Because
Yes,
after he clocked out, he was a different person.
he
Okay,
was a whore.
he was a whore. He
He was
was.
out in them bars showing his arm muscles, okay, trying to
Hmm.
get laid every single night. And every single night, someone came up to him like, "Can I buy you a drink?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just that guy.
Hmm.
Okay, love that for him.
Yes. But other than that, what was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene was when they were sitting on a bench outside close to Peng's house, and Sean was just kind of like being vulnerable with Peng and letting him know like his whole family dynamic. And of course, Peng is like non-hearing, so he like is drawing and like what's the word? Writing on the iPad, and that's how they're communicating back and forth. And this is before Sean learns sign
Ouch!
language. So
Ouch!
yeah, the only word, like
She
the only
lovely.
communication that they have is through writing and drawing and stuff. And this is, I think Sean had actually come to Peng's house to apologize for using him and stuff like that. And they have like this really deep emotional conversation. And I really just loved it. I loved everything about it. I love that um Sean got to feel wanted, got to express himself when he comes from a family where he's not allowed to do that. He had someone who could listen to him and not judge him, and then in return, I feel like Kang also saw another side of Sean where it was like, okay, I low key understand where you're also coming from this. They both just comforted each other. I thought that was
Hmm.
beautiful. How about you? It didn't even hurt. So you're the one that keeps staring at me. I told you.
You're talking,
Look over there.
girl.
Golly.
Like,
Don't make me get my man
guys,
on
if
you.
somebody was talking, wouldn't you look at them?
No. Like what? No.
Anyways, anyways,
What was your favorite scene? That was the question.
like I don't even know anymore.
Why is she
Like,
so disturbed?
oh my gosh. Anyways,
You can say anyways, anyways.
because what else is there to say?
Okay.
So, my favorite scene. Let me just continue on my life because my favorite scene was when they were in the hospital. Xiaoping's mom went to the hospital, and they were in the hospital bed right next to her, and Sean was basically giving that whole speech to um Xiaoping, basically telling him that he's also deserving of love, and basically them having that vulnerable moment with each other. And I just thought it was so cute. And I also love the mom's reaction too, because she was like, "Oh, and it's being loved." And yeah,
Mind you, mom was next. Like there was no door in between, guys. It was a thin little curtain. They over here snuggling. Not even a twin XL. It was thin. This bed was.
sorry.
Oh, Jesus, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah,
Maybe straighten your back.
girl.
Have you ever thought of that?
But yeah, that was my favorite scene. Oh yes. I feel like it was probably very awkward.
For the mother, like I'd be there, just like, mind you, she had her appendix removed, so she can't really move much.
Mm,
And you just got your son and his lover on the next thing, and they're like a small little bed, thin curtain, just talking lovey dovey. Like just as a mother would be like, oh, but I would be like, dang, you guys can't go outside.
no,
Let me
literally.
sleep.
Okay, so here's some questions. Did they love each other from the start?
No,
Yeah, no. They did not.
like,
They started to develop feelings, but I like how they showed how they develop feelings. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you can see how they started liking each other and started actually caring for
like
one
don't tell
another.
me you learn sign language for me, and don't expect me to follow.
Like what?
Stop playing in my face. But yeah, I don't think it's one of those BLs where it's like, oh, love at first sight or anything like
Definitely
that.
not.
They definitely grew into love, walked into
Hmm.
love, not just
Yes.
like boom, they're in love.
Yes. Okay. Um, was the ending satisfying or left too open?
Like the ending, I will say with any BL I watch, I wish I could get, a special episode of them just being cute and have like a
Yes.
developed relationship. Because you only see them as a couple for so long. Because you have like them meeting, them falling in love, they're a couple for like, what, 5 episodes. And
Hmm.
then, the ending was good. I like the ending. But, I always root for a nice little special episode, a little
Yes.
something like, let me just see their relationship develop like five,
Hmm.
10 years later. But the ending as a whole, I didn't dislike it.
I also didn't dislike it. Again, as Joyce said, I'll always eat up a special episode. Especially with them, I would love one. Okay, like I just loved them as a couple. They were so cute together.
Height difference,
No, because no, Xiaoping was so tall,
bro.
and
So
I
tough.
ate up every second of that.
I think I'm gonna watch it again today.
Go ahead. She just told you the show's rewatchable, babes.
Like
It's so good. Um, how did you feel about the actors' chemistry?
amazing. Okay, like Sean as a boyfriend was so cute. He was so respectful of Peng's family. He was even respectful of that little one girl that was a part of the family, but not really, that worked at the company that he was with.
Hmm.
And he was just so respectful, so cute, so reassuring. Hang, oh, like he's literally a born giver. Like he is just willing to help you in any way that you need. Like their relationship, their chemistry is superb. Like there was not one moment in my head where I was like, does he really like this dude? Because somebody else, I will say, they'll be in a like relationship, but I'll still think to myself, do you really like this dude?
No, actually, especially the BLs where it's like they just started randomly liking them, and
Yes.
it's like, what? Why? Why?
Why do you
Why?
like them again?
Yeah,
Is it just looks? Is it lust?
like,
But no, with them, it's love. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, there's no
hmm,
like, oh, veil of lust. There's no none of that. It's just like heartwarming. I want to be with you. You want to be with me.
if love has a look, it looks like you.
I have a man caressing me.
What man?
Anyway.
She's lying. She doesn't have a man, guy.
Oh no, my sorry.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is your ear bleeding?
Yes.
Good.
Anyways, um, okay, okay. Are there? I feel like we already kind of talked about like major turning points or scenes.
Mhm.
Um, I feel like how did you feel about the cinematography?
I think it was like bad. It wasn't
It wasn't
anything.
like the bad
Yeah, like it wasn't
cinematography.
anything overly amazing, but it wasn't bad. Like I wasn't like, oh, this is good. It was just, it
It
was
just gave
good.
like regular.
Yeah,
Just gave regular,
regular.
honestly.
One thing
Okay.
I do want to talk about for a
Mhm.
minute is like Sean sleeping in the cupboard.
What do you Oh, forgot about that.
When Pang started working for Sean, okay, Sean was like, "Don't come in my room. Never come in my room. This is my space. Don't come in here." Okay, and then Sean did in fact, not Sean, Pang did in fact go in the room because I think he was trying to wake up Sean for food or something like that.
Mhm.
And this man is full on sleeping in a like in his cupboard closet. Like it's a
Cuddled up and
cupboard.
all.
And I feel like there's so many layers to that. Like, oh my gosh, bro. When I saw him sleep in that cupboard, mind you, he's like what, in his late 20s now,
Mhm.
30s, and he's still sleeping in the cupboard. It just shows that for his whole entire life, this man has not ever felt safe in the open. Like, you're sleeping in a cupboard in your own home, and this is the only area you feel safe. Like, that's so sad. Imagine him as a little kid
I
in
just
there.
know sleeping and you don't have no back problems or nothing. Like
Your neck ain't crooked a little bit, like,
nothing.
no, wake up in the morning,
Because don't get me wrong, like that was actually like because you can tell like he did not get any love from that family.
not
Okay,
one, bro,
but again, he wasn't uncomfortable.
at all.
Like
And then there was this one scene where Peng was looked at him and was like, "You need to stop sleeping at the cupboard." And it was just so cute because he's like, "I'll protect you." That's so
but
cute.
yes, because once like they were actually got together and they were sleeping in the same
Yes.
bed, he was totally fine sleeping there. Like he had
Yes.
a full night's rest and he was surprised
Yes.
himself. I said, "Oh, you guys are so
That's just so cute.
you guys are so cute." But okay, so for some final thoughts,
Mhm.
would you recommend this BL to a BL newbie?
Yes. This would be a 10 out of 10 BL for a BL newbie. It has just the right amount of intimacy.
Mhm.
It has action-packed storyline.
Mhm.
It has interesting dynamic
Right, a little
characters.
bit of that.
Yeah,
Give you
like
everything.
I feel like it would be great, honestly. Like I wish this was my first BL to break.
I agree. Oh, I'm too weak, girl. But when we started, this was far from their minds.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree. I feel like this is a great BL for any BL watch in general to watch. Like, even if you're not a new meat, if you haven't watched this, put this on your watch list
Watch
now,
it. It's
because
so
it's
good.
actually so good. So
10 out of 10 would
yes, that's
recommend.
what I was about to say. I rate this a 10 out of 10 as well because this BL Chef's Kiss, like
Like honestly, like
it
I
don't
feel
get
like
any
we're
better than this.
praising it a lot, but like we've watched a lot of BLs like combined. So like when we say that this is one of the top tier ones, we genuinely mean it. Like we've watched some good ones, some bad ones, some mediocre
Have me
ones,
on some bad
some ones that
ones.
you just can't finish watching. Like,
Hmm.
and this one I was entertained the whole time. My heart was in it. I was understanding everything that was going on in the plot. It was amazing.
Yes, I agree. Okay, well, that's all for See Your Love. Join us next week for our 11th episode about Pit Babe. Yes, we are going to be revisiting Pit Babe. We did do an episode earlier. I think it was our third about the about season one and the first couple episodes of season two. But now that season two is finished, we are going to do a nice little recap and just talk about our feelings and thoughts about. Are you okay in the
That's why
head?
you were staring at me.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, just our feelings and thoughts about season two. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so thanks for hanging out with us on JMH TV. If there's a BL you want us to talk about or something you think we have to see, tag us and let us know. Don't forget to follow, leave a rating, and find us on Instagram and TikTok. We're always down to hear from you. Until next time, stay tuned and keep the love for BL burning bright.
Bye.
Bye.